Okay. Can we start again? Uh, and this one, the right side, the on a whiteboard, and are this verse is written by Nagarjuna, as I mentioned. Nagarjuna, when he trying to establish equanimity of not arising all the phenomena, and first he assert this four, and then rest of his whole chapters established of this not arising. And then Chandrakirti, he also, as I mentioned, he interpret more clear. And another thing that during Nagarjuna's time, when Nagarjuna established all the phenomena are not arising from itself, from others, from both, or from neither. And that time, Chitramata school was not appeared, wasn't in India. Chitramata school is actually extremely sharp and top philosophers like Asanga, Vasubhendu, Digna, Dharmaketa, all those great philosophers are Chitramata school. And once they came to in India, they actually not called Madhyamaka to Nagarjuna tradition. They called that entity-lessness. Entity. Sorry. Entity. Yes, entity. Because Nagarjuna don't accept entity. That's why they think Nagarjuna tradition is a nihilist. So, because of that, they wrote a lot commentaries to interpret Buddha's teaching, and also challenging with Nagarjuna's followers. And then Chandrakirti, he actually in this Madhyamaka Avatara, he added some new logics to explain how things are not arising from others. So, not things from not arising from itself, as inside there are, if we go detail, there are many different logics, different reasonings, but I just wanted to keep simple for that. And I wanted to talk about more things not arising from others. Because in among the Buddhism, like Vibhashika school, Swatar Tantrika school, Chitramata school, all of them think, all of them believe, and things arising from others. And then ordinary being like us, who have never studied about these kind of theories, we also think, oh, things are arising from others, right? Cause, result arising from other cause. We usually think like that. We think it is in reality also like that. So now, this is actually quite challenging one. Chandrakirti's logic here looks like actually when you just read it, it doesn't make any sense. When we think, for example, like which number? 25, 24. important. And it's said, if something can arising from something other than itself, well then deep darkness can arising from tongues of flame. And anything could issue forth from anything for non-product producer, like a producer as in others. He say like that. For example, if you say things arising from others, then you have to accept darkness arising from of the light. He said like that. The consequences is you have to accept the darkness arising from the light. So when we just read it, it doesn't make any sense. Obviously, we see the darkness is not arising from the light, but the rice shoot is arising from rice seed, and the son come from father or mother. Different, but it doesn't make sense. We think like that. But if we go deeper study, then we can find it makes sense. Actually, like from my experience, I started studying Madhyamaka in 1993, late 2 and 3. Until now, we're studying, trying to teach. Looks like it arising more doubt than certainty. But this is good news. Without doubt, no one will gain wisdom. No one will gain wisdom. So, how does it make? If things arise from others, then darkness you have to accept arising from the light. Because when we think, darkness doesn't have any link to light. But the other cause and condition, they have a link. We think like that way, we have an extra illusion on it. But he is talking about not appearing in what we see. He is talking about what really reality is. So then how he said that, okay, the symbol is that if anything like other than others, when we say others, the Chandrakirti's the deep logic is that if there is a two, there must be at the same time. If there is not the same time, if we think there's two, just we are creating another one. You will. Yes, it doesn't. Okay, today is existed. Yesterday is a reality. Yesterday is existed. Does it exist yesterday? Still, yesterday is there. No, right? Yesterday already gone. So today is existed. In our imagination, yes, yesterday is there. Today is there. But in reality, only today is left. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow is not yet come. Only today, in reality. It's just a gross level we are. But if we go deeper level, like moment, that if things are in a reality, if the things are others, when we're using others, that means things too. If they have to exist too, then have to be at the same time. If it is the one already ceased, one already arising, then it can be two. Because if already ceased, that means it doesn't exist there anymore. If not born, then that means it doesn't exist on that. Which is a present moment. It's only in this level of the logic, it's existed kind of existed. So, cause and a condition, cause and a result, will it be same time? If it is same to happen the same time, then will never doesn't make any benefit each other, because it's a rising same time and it ceases same time. It will be at the same time. It's not helping each other. They don't have the time to help each other. And another thing we also need to know here at double level. Okay, usually we think, okay, momentary. We heard momentarily. All phenomena are momentary, or instantaneous. All things are instantaneous. In Buddhist philosophy, usually when we use, for example, when we clip it, right? This clip, in duration of the one clip, we divide it 60 part. Each 60 part is different, changing. In tiny, the duration, timing is changing. Each is completely different as much as yesterday and today. That's why yesterday and today is changed. If this duration, this tiny, is not changed, then yesterday, today will not become different. So that means that the tiny things, everything is just a moment. That's why what we call the impermanent. And then also another way, and some, like Maitreya Buddha said, that actually the meaning of the impermanent is the emptiness. He said like that. So how can be it? So we have to think. So this tiny momentary, the cause and the condition definitely have to be different timing of the momentary, right? At the same time come at the first moment, they don't have the time to help each other. Cause and condition means condition or cause usually help the result to arise. But if the result and the condition at the happened at the same time, then what here, yaks to horns, apparently happen at the same time. That's why it's not cause and condition each other, because it's two other. So anything is other than you, that means it has to happen at the same time. So it cannot be your cause. Does it make any sense? I don't think, right? So then also, if you can challenge it, then we can clarify it. But, okay.
Kepo, if we look at the flame of the candle, are we looking at the cause or the result? The fire of the candle. Yeah, because it's the light is because of the cause and the condition. Yeah, so the
light is the result, and the candle is the cause.
Yes,
apparently.
But it is two things put together. At least it's a compounded phenomenon that we can see the light. Right. So does it mean that it's like two things appearing at the same time?
Yeah, two things possible appear at the same time.
Yeah.
But the cause and the tiny subtle level of causal condition cannot be together. That is what I mean.
Yeah.
What we see.
But what we are seeing is, it's not two things put together.
Okay, I will ask you. Your candle will be first come first, or light will come first? Yes, the candle come first, right? So candle come first, then you're lighting. Candle also every moment is changing.
Yes.
Light is every moment is changing. So first of the light is cause can be before the light is candle and cause. And then also sometimes candle will demand another, the momentary. That can be cause a condition of the next light of the cause flame.
Yeah.
So, the which you see apparently at the same time is not cause and condition. You see together. It's not cause and condition.
It's a result.
In subtle level.
Yeah.
Apparently, yes, it is. But right now we are talking about reality, very subtle level. Subtle level. So candle come first anyway, right? And then light is anyway come later. But apparently they are together. They are at that time what you see together is now cause a condition. But otherwise, if the cause not come first, it will not help light.
Yeah.
If no candle, no light. Right? No candle light. This means the cause must come first. Result comes later. So, cause and result, anything cause and cause will be different timing, not at the same time. At the different timing, so then another logic is that the during cause time, cause duration of the cause, if is the result arise or not? No. Result are not arise. Cause suppose trying to producing result. When result arise, does cause still exist there?
No.
No, already it ceased. Exhausted, right? So there's not at the same time. But when result time, cause is not there. They only in the imagination, yes, there, but it doesn't mean they're there. So there's no two together, right? No other. No other. This is already in a tiny. So when cause is there, result not arise. Now when results are there, cause already ceased. So that there's not together. They are not you in imagination you can say other than other, but in reality there's no other. So that means okay. Right now you in reality, rise not arising from cause. If we in the other cause, rise not arising from other cause. Rise not arising from other cause. In reality, there's nothing different between darkness and the light and the cause and condition. They have a different link. So Chandrakirti here saying that if result come from the others, then darkness have to come from the light. In a deep level, subtle level, it doesn't make sense. But still, Chitramata school still challenging. Still challenges it. Okay, like when we measure rise on the what called catch, weight. The another side is still, another side rise. When come like this and go like this, right? Balance like come like that, but in a very tiny time at the same level. But they go like this, go like this. Chitramata saying that is this cause and result have like this. Ceasing cause, rising result, having sort of that at the same time. But Chandrakirti said, okay, when does about seizing the cause. It's if the result is there, that means result already arise. If not result is not arise, result doesn't exist there. Right? So just it's also he's saying you're just imagination. Otherwise in reality there can't be sometimes cause and result at all. So that's why not only outer things, inner things also like that. But the Chitramata school usually believe the ground consciousness, alaya, right? Ground consciousness, which means consciousness which like an ocean. All other perceptions, all other kind of the consciousness, mental factors is just a web of the ocean. So ground consciousness is every one of us have. So from there manifesting all this perception, all those things, Chittamata school believe like that way. But Chandrakirti is attacking their theory, and but this, and then also Chittamata school saying that okay, like form, sound, the object of the eye, which means form, which we can see, sound which we can hear, taste, those are the not truly existed. They are almost saying like quantum physics, what they're saying nowadays. Quantum physics, if I'm not misunderstood, they are really near to it's already reached quite emptiness part on physics, in the they are already quite reached quite level of that because that then this Chitramata school's theory are really interesting. I really like Chitramata's theory, especially if we want to have a dialogue with these modern scientists or others. We have to hold the Chittamata school's standpoint. Otherwise, if we hold the Madhyamaka standpoint, there's no common mature ground, right? Because if we don't accept anything to really exist, that means that there's no communicate here. But the Chitramata school is really good. And then also, Chitramata school is not easy to defeat. During Chandrakirti's time, the Chitramata school's master, whose name is Chandragomi, they debated for 7 years. Chandragomi hold this Chitramata school's theory. Chandrakirti hold the Madhyamaka theory. They debated for 7 years, but also we don't know who won. We don't know who is the victory, who is the victory. So they are no easy philosopher, but they are saying okay. Then they are saying okay, outside things are, but in mind itself truly existed, because we aware it, we feel it. Chitramata school saying like that, we feel it. We feel it, we heard it. Then Chandrakirti asked, okay, you're saying that form and other outer things are not truly exist, but you're saying the subject matter or this consciousness are truly exist. Then how do you know? Which will know? Then Chitramata school said, mind itself know. Mind itself knowing it is existed there. Chitramata school saying like that way. Then also Chandrakirti asking, okay, when they are in ancient time, when they do debate, holding different, theses, different position, and when they do debate and bring the logical, then usually if there's someone can bring very strong example, strong kind of example, that means that they have a quiet proof. So Chandrakirti asking, what you have a example? For example, objects are not there truly exist, but the subject are truly exist. How can you prove it? Then Chittamitra, mind-only school, saying that don't have to talk much. Just think about the dream. That's interesting. That in the dream, you are deeming Pure Land. But dimmer is there. Chittamitra, dimmer is mind. Mind exists there. But object of dream doesn't exist there. If you live in a small house, dreamer of the 500 elephants surround of you, that means your dreamer mind is there, but the object of the dream is not exist. That is the proof that mind truly exists, but the object are not truly exist. Then Chandrakirti saying that first of all, the mind is not truly exist because it did not arise. Secondly, you exemplary is not validated because in a dream, dreamer and the object are exactly the same. Subject object is there's not any degree level of the degree to exist or not exist. And during your dream time, yes, both exist. But when you wake up, both doesn't exist. So you cannot bring that exemplary to prove subject exists and the object does not exist. You cannot prove it. So then, dream, just forget about dream. For example, like when you do like ugliness meditation, have you heard? Okay, there's a common meditation which is a antidote for attachment, which is called ugliness meditation. Ugliness of the meditation, which mean ugliness of the meditation, which reduce our attachment. Who are really good on it, because our mind is so flexible, becoming everything, and then have so much into this meditation. Actually, you will see everything scuttletter, everything. Not only the object you are desire, but everything. You will have a perception of the scuttletter for everything. Skeletor, okay?